Hey, what's up, Tucson 520? My name is George Roop, you know, local fighter here from Tucson, and I will be on Season 8 of The Ultimate Fight.
Let me ask you this, and from all the fighters that I've talked to and interviewed and had the pleasure of hanging out with, do women find cauliflower ears sexy?
You making fun of my ears?
I'm not. See, I'm not.
I noticed that because when I went to go get him in the lobby, I'm all, you know, the real fighters, like they're pros, they got the cauliflower. And he walked in, I was like, damn, his ears got the cauliflower going.
And the funny thing is, we're all whispering below, you know, under our breath because we think that you can't hear us.
You know?
Is the hearing, does it go off? Does it go bad?
No, man, it's just, you know, it's just a looks thing, you know, little, you know, I don't know.
Does it
hurt?
hurt?
What girls think. No, it doesn't hurt. Not, you know, not anymore. It doesn't hurt.
That's a good indicator though, because when you're in a bar and you're about to let's say you have a little too much to drink, and let's say if you're popping off to a dude and you see he got the cauliflower, then that's a little warning to tell you.
Either that, or you know the guy's got dirty lickings and got worked a couple of times. So maybe he might just go.
He's a better man than me to get in that cage, though.
See, if he got all his boys, all three of them rolled together, I'm picking the guy with the cauliflower ear because he's got his head smashed into the mat a couple of times. Now, do women find it sexy?
You know, man, I'm sure some do, and then I'm sure some look at me like I'm a freak of nature. So yeah.
So how do you first off get invited to even be a part of that?
You know, man, this was really, you know, kind of this is a good story. You know, I had a fight in Denver, you know, the day before tryouts. The tryouts are in Boston. You know, I was really kind of hurting. You know, I was in a bad situation, and I had, you know, a couple really good friends. You know, my manager Rudy Baez and a really good friend Dominic Alexander. You know, they just came through, man. And you know, I had to be in Denver, you know, on Saturday. The tryouts were on Friday, you know, up in Boston. So they got me a plane ticket all the way to Boston. And then it went straight to Denver. So you go through, you know, you go up to Boston, grueling tryout process out of 400 and about 27 people.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like a cattle call.
Yeah, man, pretty much.
And what kind of, I mean, what do they do in these tryouts?
I mean, you have a grappling session, and then they do a cut, and then you go to it. If you make that cut, you know, you go from about 427 people down to like about 150 people just after the first cut. Then you go to the stand-up session, you know. And then after that, you go through an interview phase. So
when do you see Simon, Randy, and Paula?
Oh, man, I'm looking forward to seeing them sometime soon.
You know, do you sing? Because it sounds like American Idol.
You know what I mean? Did you camp out outside in a tent for overnight?
No, it's not really like that. You know, you just get the call, man, and when you get the call, you know that it's your time. You go and you take advantage.
You go through this process. Do you find out instantly that you are going to be a part of the show?
No, you don't find out instantly. You know, like I said, I had a fight, and after the interview phase, you know, they tell you, this is what they tell you. They're either going to call you or they're not going to call you.
What kind of questions do they ask?
They don't ask you any questions. You sell yourself. You got 2 minutes to sell yourself to basically Spike TV, Dana White, you know, the UFC.
So Dana White's actually there.
Oh yeah, throughout the tryouts, you know, I mean, so you gotta impress them, man. They want.
So what did you say? Okay, hold on real quick. I'll pretend nice to meet you, George. You got 2 minutes to go.
You know, pretty much, you know, I just want to let you guys know, you know, that I'm not here. You know, you hear a lot of people tell you that they don't have nothing to lose and that's why they're here. But, you know, it's kind of the opposite for me. I got everything to lose and that's why I'm here, you know. And every time I get in the cage, I'm going to fight like I got everything to lose as well. So, you know, I mean, I'm a skinny white boy from Tucson, Arizona, man. You know, I've been picked on my whole life, dude. So, I mean, I'll handle myself in the house. Man.
You know what? If I was on the panel, you liar. There's no fights at CDO. Who the hell is picking on you? Hey, what kind of, you know, lines do they tell you? Hey, I heard your parents' 401k sucks.
Yeah.
Who says that kind of stuff?
I got a Mustang on my 16th birthday. What did you get?
Jesus. Did they make you sign a disclosure? You can't talk about the show.
Yeah, $5 million, man. So if we can work it some way out to make $10 million right now, we'll pay off the 5.
And then we'll tell you who wins.
We'll disperse, you know, the rest of it.
So okay, let's try to avoid all those kind of questions. But is the show already done?
Yeah, I've been done recording for about 3 months now. Now, you know, I'm from Tucson, but now, you know, they've moved me up to Vegas. I'm up in Vegas, you know, training, just getting ready for war now.
I see you're smiling at me. I don't think it's because of my good looks, so I'm gonna kind of just take that as okay. I understand where you're coming from.